Dear student friends, I am Dr. Godbole Mahendra Tukaram welcoming you all again in my today's presentation, which is mainly based on the Indian geology. And those students, those who are going to preparing for the UPSC GSI, UPSC Civil, as well as the UPSC NDA examinations and other universities examination, as well as the other state level competitive examination. This lecture will be very fruitful. So in this lecture, I am talking about the Bastar Craton. You know, the cratons are geologically very stable portion of the land mass, and those are not prone to the seismic, any tectonic, as well as the other volcanicity. And this area we can call it as a craton. So in this Bastar Craton's history, while talking about the Bastar Craton's formation, earlier it was the Ur, or we may say, geologist says that it was an assembly of the East Africa, Australia and Africa, as well as India. Both the the southern landmass was united, and the Bastar was evolved during that period of time, and it has its history in 4 sections, right from in Paleo-Archeans to Meso-Archean, that is a nucleation, where the formation of the TTG, Gneisses, Sukma group has been evolved around approximately 3 billion years of the subduction between the L-gram orogeny, and it has created right from in Paleo Meso-Archean to the 1600 million to 500 million, that is a Mesoproterozoic to Neoproterozoic stabilization. This is a long period of time, has given the birth of the different kinds of the stratigraphic sequences, or the different mineralization or the ore formation. And this region is known for the ore of the iron as a biladila iron ore. Gold mineralization and copper mineralization is confined to this Bastar Craton. The Bastar Craton is also having the different boundaries, northeast, southwest, or in all the directions it is having the boundaries. Its southeastern boundary is coinciding to the Eastern Ghat, and this Bastar Craton southwestern boundary is coinciding with the Godavari Grabens. Northwestern side is coinciding with the Central Indian Tectonic Suture Zone, or the Satpura Mountain Belt, or the super that is also a mobile belt. And the Satpura Mountain Belt is also coinciding its boundary to the southern northern side of the Bastar Craton. This is a geological as well as the geographical extension of this Satpura Mountain Belt, and it is having generalized stratigraphy, where we may talk about in a decreasing chronological order from approximately 3000 million, or 3 billion to 3000 million, right from an Amgaon group was at the bottoms, where the Bhopal Pattanams and the Kondgaon granulites, Sukma granulites, and approximately 3000 millions Sukma formation is at the base, followed by the Chilpi group or the Sakoli group at the bottom, and in middle region we may find approximately 2300 millions, that is a Sonakhan group, which is also known as a Nandagaon group and the Bailadila group. Okay, this Bailadila group, or this range, that is approximately 2300 million years span, is confined for the formation of the Bailadila orogeny, and this is a iron orogeny. Iron orogeny we may find in the middle portion of the stratigraphic unit of this especially the geological age of the Bastar. While talking about the old mineralization, the gold mineralization is also prominent here, as well as the copper is also very important. Bastar Craton, it is a key of an Archean nuclei, and right from an approximately 3.5 billion years to the peninsular India, and it records the subduction, magmatism, collision, rifting and stabilization. Different kinds of the geotectonic activities are confined, or those are stored in the evidences of the rocks. We may find the different kinds of the magmatisms, collision and the rifting, and that gives the birth to the important iron, gold, copper and other minerals, and hence this Bastar Craton is very important, and this craton is having 2 lakhs and approximately 2,15,000 किलोमीटर स्क्वायर आर्कियन क्रिस्टल ब्लॉक। ये बहुत ही बड़ा ब्लॉक है। जो अर्लियर जो पहला हमने डिस्कशन किया था वो इट वाज वेरी लेस इन जियोग्राफिकल रीजन, दैट इज 40,000 किलोमीटर जो था वो था मतलब it was also iron orogeny. While talking about the Bastar Craton, it is known for the Central Indian Craton, and it is a massive 2 lakh approximately 2 lakh and 15,000 kilometer square area crystal block, Central India, and it is bounded by the Godavari, Mahanadi, and the Eastern Ghats and the Mobile Belt in successive different directions. Okay, while talking about this, divided into the 2 blocks, one is the Western Bastar Craton and this is the Eastern Bastar Craton. Why it is divided into the Eastern and Western Bastar Craton? It is because of that central Bastar orogeny. Orogeny, it is a mountain building activity, we may say, and this is separating the Western Bastar Craton to the Eastern Bastar Craton. Okay, this was all about the Bastar Craton, which is a well depository or the repository for the iron, gold and the copper mineralization. Okay, and earlier it was the Ur of the Ur or the assembly of the different continents during the before the Gondwana period. That's all. We will discuss the next craton in next lecture. Thank you.